In the name of Allah, the most merciful, the most compassionate. Among the most beautiful stories ever told in history is the story of Prophet Yusuf, peace be upon him. A story filled with dreams, betrayal, patience, faith, and ultimate victory. Prophet Yusuf was the beloved son of Prophet Yaqub, peace be upon him. His father loved him deeply because Yusuf was pure in heart and blessed with beauty and wisdom even as a child. One night, young Yusuf saw a mysterious dream. In the dream, he saw 11 stars, the sun, and the moon bowing down before him. Excited and curious, Yusuf ran to his father and said, "O my father, I saw in my dream 11 stars and the sun and the moon. I saw them prostrating to me." Prophet Yaqub immediately realized that this dream was very special. It was not an ordinary dream. It was a sign from Allah about Yusuf's future greatness. But Prophet Yaqub warned him gently, "My son, do not tell your dream to your brothers, because they might become jealous." Unfortunately, jealousy had already entered the hearts of Yusuf's brothers. They noticed how much their father loved Yusuf, and slowly their jealousy grew stronger. Instead of love, their hearts filled with envy. One day they secretly planned something terrible. They said to each other, "Let us get rid of Yusuf so our father will only love us." Some of them even suggested killing him. But one brother said, "Do not kill him. Throw him into a deep well instead. Maybe some travelers will pick him up." So they went to their father and asked him to let Yusuf go with them to play. At first, Prophet Yaqub felt worried. He said, "I fear a wolf might eat him while you are not paying attention." But the brothers insisted and promised to protect him. Finally, their father allowed Yusuf to go. But what happened next was heartbreaking. When they reached a lonely place, they grabbed Yusuf and threw him into a deep dark well. Imagine the fear of a young boy alone in darkness, abandoned by his own brothers. But Allah never abandons His chosen servants. In that darkness, Allah revealed to Yusuf that one day he would remind his brothers about what they had done. Meanwhile, the brothers returned home crying with a fake story. They showed their father Yusuf's shirt stained with false blood and claimed that a wolf had eaten him. Prophet Yaqub's heart broke with sadness, but he said with patience, "So patience is most fitting, and Allah is the one whose help is sought." Meanwhile, a caravan of travelers passed near the well. When they lowered their bucket into the well, they suddenly discovered a boy. They were surprised and said, "Good news. Here is a boy." They secretly took Yusuf and later sold him as a slave in Egypt. But Allah had a greater plan. Yusuf was bought by a powerful man in Egypt who treated him kindly and raised him in his house. As Yusuf grew older, his beauty became extraordinary. People said no one had ever seen a man as handsome as him. But beauty was not his greatest quality. His true greatness was his faith and character. One day, the wife of the Egyptian minister tried to tempt Yusuf into sin. She locked the doors and said, "Come to me." But Yusuf immediately turned to Allah and said, "I seek refuge in Allah." Despite the temptation, Yusuf chose righteousness over desire. Later, false accusations were made against him, and even though he was innocent, he was sent to prison. Years passed in prison. But Yusuf did not lose faith. Instead, he continued worshipping Allah and helping others. In prison, two men once told Yusuf about their dreams. With the knowledge Allah gave him, Yusuf interpreted their dreams correctly. One of the prisoners was later released and worked for the king. Years later, the king himself had a strange dream about 7 fat cows being eaten by 7 thin cows. No one could explain it. Then the former prisoner remembered Yusuf and told the king about him. Yusuf interpreted the dream and explained that Egypt would experience 7 years of prosperity followed by 7 years of severe famine. The king was amazed by Yusuf's wisdom and honesty. Eventually, Yusuf was released from prison and appointed as a powerful minister responsible for managing the country's food supply. During the famine, people from many lands came to Egypt for food. One day, Yusuf's own brothers came seeking help, not realizing that the powerful minister they were speaking to was their brother Yusuf. After a series of events, Yusuf finally revealed his identity. His brothers were shocked and ashamed. But instead of revenge, Yusuf forgave them. He said, "There is no blame upon you today. May Allah forgive you." Eventually, Yusuf's entire family came to Egypt. When his parents and brothers entered his palace, they bowed in respect before him. At that moment, Yusuf remembered the dream he had seen as a child. The dream of the sun, moon, and 11 stars bowing to him had finally come true. The story of Yusuf teaches us powerful lessons. Even when people betray you, Allah's plan is always greater. Even when darkness surrounds you, patience and faith will lead you to light. And even after years of hardship, Allah can turn pain into honor and success. This is why Allah Himself described the story of Yusuf as the best of stories.